The global housing market is on the approach of becoming a bear market. A decrease in the cost of housing may be seen all around the world as a direct result of rising interest rates on mortgages. According to The Economist, real estate prices are currently declining in 9 of the world's richest economies. When examining the rankings of the most expensive homes that we produce on an annual basis here at Rob Report, the pattern becomes quite apparent. The year before, the most expensive home in the world was a villa in Rome that was listed at $532 million. This year, it's a penthouse in New York City in Central Park that's listed for $250 million. That constitutes a pretty sizable loss in revenue for the apartment that is currently in first place. The following list compiles 7 of the most expensive homes that are currently available for purchase anywhere in the globe and that have the potential to be profitable investments. For more amazing videos, subscribe to our channel. Number 7. The Stradella Court property in California, which is valued at $150 million. Honey was an online coupon firm that was founded in the year 2020 by George Ruin, who is also the co-founder of Honey. George Ruin spent 2 years remodeling the beautiful Bel Air mansion that he purchased in that year. Although it was finished when the billionaire's time was up, the mansion was never inhabited by the billionaire. Instead, Ruin decided to sell the gated complex by putting it up for sale on the market with a price tag of $150 million. According to what it's worth, the treasured property was designed by an architecture firm in South Africa called Soda. It features a main house with 2 stories and a guest cottage with just 1 bedroom. You will have access to a total of 9 bedrooms, 14 bathrooms, a wine cellar, a cinema room, a library, and even a sauna in this home. In addition, there is a swimming pool with an edge that looks out over the city of Los Angeles in every direction. Number 6. The asking price for a home on Mapleton Drive in California is $165 million. This California property, which is simply known as the Manor, made news in 2019 when it sold for $119.7 million, making it the most expensive real estate transaction in LA County. Since then, the mansion in Holmby Hills has been brought back onto the market, but this time it comes with a price tag that is significantly higher, $165 million. The lavish home was initially constructed in 1988 for television mogul Aaron Spelling, but it later became Bing Crosby's residence after he purchased it from his previous owner, Petra Ecclestone, Harris of the Formula One company, also called the Chateau Home. The mansion spans 56 square feet, is coated in limestone, and comes equipped with every conceivable facility. It is located just down the road from the Playboy Mansion. Imagine a nightclub, a movie room, a library, a beauty salon, and a bowling alley, all in one building. A solarium, an aquarium, a tanning room, a swimming pool, and a tennis court are among the other features that guests can enjoy. There are 123 rooms in total, but there's no need to worry about getting lost because the elevator stops at each floor. Number 5. The Milestone at Meadow Lane, located in Southampton, New York, and priced at $175 million. It is difficult to single out a particular attraction in the Hamptons, but this waterfront mansion might just be it. Along with its 8 verdant acres and more than 500 feet of ocean frontage, the Milestone at Meadow Lane Estate, which is listed for sale at $175 million, is located between the Atlantic Ocean and Shinnecock Bay. The modern Tudor-style mansion includes a little more than 15,000 square feet of space, 11 bedrooms, 12 full bathrooms, and 4 half bathrooms, in addition to a separate caretaker's cottage. The mansion is in the manner of the English countryside. You may look forward to custom millwork and water vistas throughout the property, in addition to all the contemporary conveniences. Outside, there is plenty of space for hosting gatherings, as well as a swimming pool, a hot tub, a garage that can fit 5 cars, and a deep water bayside dock for boating. Number 4. Tarpon Island in Palm Beach County, Florida, at a price of $218 million. Even though it's an island, you shouldn't think of this location as some remote refuge in the Caribbean. Citadel CEO Ken Griffin, who broke the record for the most expensive home sold in the United States when he spent $240 million on a New York City penthouse nearly 4 years ago, owns property on Tarpon Island, which is located in the Billionaires Row sector of Palm Beach. This stretch of land is a veritable who's who of real estate moguls. It is possible that Tarpon will fetch an asking price that is equally sky-high. In fact, the property changed hands earlier this year when it was purchased by developer Todd Michael Glazer for $85 million. Glazer is currently offering the man-made isle for sale at a price of $218 million, and he is promising the buyer that he will renovate and enlarge the home that was built in the 1930s for them. If you would rather have it in its current state, then he is willing to sell it to you for the low price of $125 million. A 6-car garage, 2 swimming pools, and 18 square feet of additional living space are all part of the proposed restoration. Aside from the outdated home, the entire property encompasses 2.2 acres and has a lighted tennis court. This is a huge amount of land for Palm Beach. And despite the fact that it is not exactly the most private of islands, it is only accessible via a short bridge or a boat, so you will still feel as like you are getting away from it all. Number 3. The Pacific Coast Highway in the state of California, at a cost of $225 million. In Malibu, colossal beachside residences are pretty much the rule rather than the exception. On the other hand, this enormous beachfront property is made up of 5 separate parcels of land as well as 9 different buildings that are dispersed across its 5 acres. The former home of former Disney CEO Michael Eisner is currently on the market with an asking price of $225 million. The residence, which was designed by Robert A. M. and spans 25 square feet, is reminiscent of a European manor. However, in contrast to a traditional Mediterranean villa from bygone times, the spectacular estate features its very own cinema, in addition to various guest houses and a fitness center. The best part is that the latter is connected to the pool by a tunnel that is located underground. In addition, there is an elevator available for use in the event that you would like to go to the beach. Number 2. The Rutland Gate development in London, England, at a price of $238 million. When it was finally put up for sale in the year 2020, this magnificent mansion in the United Kingdom included 7 stories and fetched a price of $232 million. Now the house that set a new record for the most expensive listing in Britain is back on the market, and it's looking for a new owner who can give it the tender, loving care that it so desperately needs. The mansion has a total floor area of 62 square feet and is composed of 7 levels with a total of 45 rooms, in addition to an indoor swimming pool and an underground parking garage. Even though the former tenants allowed the Knightsbridge home to fall into ruin, the entire place has a sense of opulence, right down to the minute details such as the gold leaf accents and intricate moldings. If you have an extra $238 million lying around, the majestic stuccoed mansion may be yours. But only if. Number 1. The penthouse in the Central Park Tower in New York, which is now on the market for $250 million. You can call it a coincidence, but the world's most costly residence can be found on Billionaires Row in New York City. This skyscraper also holds the record for the tallest residential building in the world. The penthouse in the Central Park Tower is a gigantic 17 square feet across its 3 stories and is listed for a staggering $250 million, which works out to around $15,000 per square foot. In addition to the large asking price, the property features 7 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, multiple kitchens, and a sprawling outdoor terrace that spans 1,433 square feet and is located 1,400 feet above Manhattan. Of course, there is not just 1 but 2 magnificent ballrooms to choose from. Massive walls of glass, soaring ceilings that reach an astounding 27 feet in height, and a sculptural spiral staircase that connects each of the levels are a few of the interior attractions of the magnificent home. This finishes our today's video. If you enjoyed watching this video, then subscribe to our channel to watch more of us.